I'm Emma Jayne. I'm one of the program directors for Future Perfect Records, and we're just really stoked to meet you. This is the third time, or third and a half time we're doing this. Ryan and I are musicians ourselves, so just totally learning alongside you. Ryan, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Ryan Amador. I'm actually the co-founder of the Future Perfect Project, and Emma and I. It's been this is really we sometimes call it our gold star program. We've been doing it the longest, I think, consistently of anything FPP has done. First things first, the Future Perfect Project. It started in the fall of 2017. Both myself and Celeste Lacine, who is the co-founder of Trevor Project. At first, we were doing research for a musical that we were writing about LGBTQ youth in America. We were totally sidetracked. We really wanted to hear directly from the young people themselves. And then it became clear that we wanted to start creating ways of documenting what LGBTQ young people were making in these workshops and broadcasting what was being made. And then the pandemic hit, and it inspired us to start thinking more intentionally about media making, essentially. And so, cut to now, and long story short, we have many different programs where we bring together young people from all over the country and beyond to collaborate, writing projects, audio projects. We have a podcast, and then, of course, Future Perfect Records, as well as some other residencies that we have. So, this is one of our many programs.
So, Future Perfect Records. It is a 12-month long residency for queer youth musicians, producers, music makers, ages 16 to 22. That's an important one. And throughout the process, you will get to connect with each other, and you'll also be connected with queer guest facilitators who are working musicians and in the industry themselves. We're all sort of writing around a common theme. And so this album isn't just a collection of songs, it's really a compilation album for the whole cohort to, express themselves through music, through a shared message.
Yeah, and in terms of schedule, we're meeting twice a month on Sundays. In the application, there's a place to write which time works for you on Sundays. It's not every other Sunday because of the holidays, so it's kind of like different Sundays, but we've listed them all out in advance.
The Sunday meetings, the purpose of them is to get together as a cohort. But also these are the meetings where we're going to be inviting guest facilitators. So we're guest artists, producers, folks in the music industry to just provide some insights into topics that are important to you all as the cohort, and then topics that Ryan and I have identified as important, like different songwriting techniques. We also use the meetings as sort of check-ins. We can play demos. We can bounce songs off of each other. We can discuss what, the central theme of our album is going to be and develop that together. It's also where you're going to meet your potential co-writers and collaborators and featured artists on your song. We'll have a producer come in for one of the sessions to talk about what it's like to work with a producer and how to best communicate with your producer. That's basically it. And it's
No,
really shaped by you all. We just have to hit a few things to make sure the album gets done.
Those Sunday meetings are virtual, right? Correct?
Yes, yes. Then we connect you with a producer, and if it is accessible, we'll send you to a recording studio locally to record your own song.
The correspondence with the producer, they probably they might be in your city, but they could be anywhere is the idea. And so that's all virtual. But last cohort, almost everyone recorded in a studio wherever they were in the country. So that's our plan.
And so once all of our songs are made, we work together to put them in an order. We go through the ins and outs of music distribution. We talk about publishing, which is how to earn money as a songwriter, not just an artist. You'll get a lifetime membership to a performance rights organization of your choice. Performance rights organizations administer all of your publishing revenue as a songwriter. So if you're composing your own music, there's money on the table for you. and we will distribute your song anywhere you get music. Based on what the cohort wants, we've done sort of bonus offerings on how to manage mental health as an artist, or how to tell the story of your song through marketing or music videos or visual media.
The only thing I'd add is that one of the big gifts of this program is that it is all an LGBTQ space. The facilitators are LGBTQ. The cohort is. The content of the songs is whatever the group decides collectively. The concept of the album and what everyone wants to write about that can be what it wants to be. But the gift is that we're creating this kind of amazing space together for the course of a year. A lot happens in that year. So it is, and all of our programs are kind of long in that way. And part of that is the gift of being able to connect with these other people over a long period of time. So just as much as what you receive is, you know, this incredible music experience, there's also just this incredible connection experience and queer affirming space.
We also want to empower you with tools to be able to do this yourself when the residency is over, and feel like you have autonomy over your own income and artist projects.
Do you guys have a specific day when like the selected individuals will be announced?
Yeah, the applications, they're due January 10th. So no, we're not even reading through anything until then.
Is there anything else we need to do after the application to like have a better chance or
I think you being here is really great, that you wanted to log on and learn more and keep working on your music and keep living life as an artist.
What we're really looking for is a commitment not only to the project, but a commitment to the process. Coming to every one of those meetings and being to be present to the process of creating the work and connecting with these other people in the cohort.
This is really all skill levels. Like Ryan and I, as professional working artists, I did not go to music school, and Ryan didn't study music either. So that is really not like the criteria for getting in, and not necessarily the type of person we're looking for. If you do have that training, amazing. But our favorite types of people who apply for this program are people who are authentic and living their truth as a queer person and as an artist. That doesn't necessarily mean like out to friends and family. We've had people sort of like come out throughout the course of the program, because of how comforting this kind of queer communal space can be. And we would love for everyone to show up as honestly as possible. And then the last thing is just you enjoy being in a group and being in a cohort and are in this to form community. There's going to be so many amazing songwriter, musicians, producers with you going through this process. I think the people that are most successful in this program are the ones that really lean into the community and the friendships. So that's kind of a little bit about what we're looking for in our applicants. This is for you, and we want to make sure you're all getting the most out of this experience, not just doing what Ryan and I think is best. We're just here to facilitate.
are there any times where like we'll meet together like in person, like the whole cohort to like really get to know each other and like write together?
Our dream has been to do just that, and it's, as you can imagine, extremely expensive and costly because people are coming from all over the country. So at this point, we have no in-person component for this cohort. We are looking to raise money to bring everyone together for the release show. After that, our next dream would be that we can bring everyone together in the middle of the process for a songwriting camp.